Okay, for the second tutorial I'm going to be showing you my green screen techniques and how I got my decent key. Obviously, as we know, the main part of having a decent key is the production side, which is the lighting as well, and how you can separate your subject from the screen and light them sort of separately as well, so there's no blending involved or any kind of spill suppression. So let's take a fairly easy to use and mundane clip. Let's just say this one here, for example. And all I use for this one is After Effects' own plugin, which was Keylight. Over here, choose a eyedropper and choose the most highlighted area that we can. Okay, that's great. That doesn't look like too bad of a key. We'll only find out once we put our background in. Okay, cool. So now we have our background plate, which is used throughout the entire film. I want to bring it down underneath my selected clip. Okay, now that it's there, we can have a look and see what we can do with this. So as we can see, it's a fairly decent key. Meant to do a few matting options, but all I've done for the majority of them is to clip my screen mat. So I want to make sure that I have a division of each. So if I've got 27 clipping my blacks, I want about 73 on my whites, so it's as fairly balanced as possible, as they do tend to work together. I do have a few edges rough there, so I can always smooth them out, make sure these edges blend well with each other, making sure that my replace method is hard colour, just so I can make it look a bit more kind of natural, really. As you scrub through the footage, we've got quite a lot of artifacts in the edges here, so the best way for me to avoid doing things, these tend to be the shadows that were caused from either lights or from crew members. So the other thing that I could do with this footage, because the rest of it's good, I could just get myself a nice rough garbage mat just around the edge. So I can isolate that one particular area, and I can always feather it out just so it blends ever so slightly. And I can also keyframe each movement using auto keyframe and do lots of painful frame by frame rotoscoping. And as you can see here, we've lost the artifacts in the corner. Now we can just scroll through our image, nice and easy. And that's how I do my key. I do tend to sort of try to avoid rotoscoping too much, as you can kind of get this almost like a glow effect around the edge. Some shots tend to be nice, but for a world that has nothing in it, you don't want anything in it in terms of obstructing your talent. And that's how I do my simple key and green screen.